Shall we begin?
Yes, please.
Firstly, I would like to know about the initiatives undertaken by the research division and research work done in context of COVID-19.
First of all, let me welcome all the viewers from Amity. I hope you are safe, your family is okay, and everything is okay at home. And I pray God to bless you with some good health, happiness, even in this COVID-19 situation, sitting at home, lockdown, but still being creative, innovative, thinking, sharing your thoughts. So, and my prayers are with you, and God's grace is also with you. Everything will come to an end soon in terms of the challenges which we are facing today. My best wishes to all of you. My appreciation to Amity School of Communication for this initiative to bring out a newsletter and highlighting what are the major achievements and also some of the people who are going to contribute to this newsletter. So my compliments to all the members of the ASCO team for this excellent initiative. And I wish all the Amitians well, and also all those who are listening to this outside Amity as well. And in terms of Amity, we have created a culture with founder president Dr. Ashok Chauhan, the chancellor Dr. Atul Chauhan, and all the members of the AKC family and Amitians. We have created a culture that learning never ends. It's a continuum. You learn till the last breath. And that is how we have kept, even during this period of lockdown, the learning, teaching, it continues. We learn, even at senior level, we learn from seminars, webinars, conversations, introspections. So we continue to learn. Similarly, our students, PhD scholars, they continue to learn, and we are continuing our teaching. I'm so happy to announce that more than 100,000 students across all the Amity campuses, they are still learning during this period through online, and we are continuing the classes on various platforms, like for example, MS Teams, WebEx platforms. So in all these platforms, we are continuing our endeavors so that the students keep growing and keep learning. And so that's the culture which we have kept. So we continue our online education as well. So before I come to the research, I thought I would also highlight this aspect in Amity, and so that this organization has that culture, and we never sleep in terms of, even in dreams we think about education, learning, and that is how we are contributing to the humanity through education, research, innovation. And we have also been running short-term professional certificates. More than 20,000 students from 50 countries have been benefited by these. We are running online yoga program so that when you are sitting at home or in your workplace, that how do you keep yourself healthy and happy. So yoga has prophylactic, promotive, and curative potentials. So we have been training a large number of people within Amity as well as outside. We have extended this facility to train on yoga, because yoga is our ancient wisdom and the way of life, which is known to improve the positive health as well as provide immunity. It increases, augments your cell-mediated and humoral immunity. We have scientific evidences to support this. So in that direction, that we are training also people to learn yoga, which they may not only continue now, but they will continue throughout their life. So this is another initiative on online yoga. Then we also are doing philanthropic activities, and our Chancellor, Dr. Atul Chauhan, the President RBF, and the Founder President, and everyone in the AKC family, they have a they have a sacrifice. They give so much to the community. So they are also giving at this time more than 5 tons of food have been distributed to the needy people. There are people who are at the lower socioeconomic strata and also daily wages. So we are concerned about, Amity is concerned, and through the philanthropic gesture, we have been giving about 5 tons of food so far. And this will continue, and this is continuing. And Amity has also contributed about 1.2 crores as a contribution to Prime Minister Fund. So that this is yet another gesture, and this is the first we are contribution which we are making from Amity, about 1.2 crores, thanks to founder president and Amitians, that we have contributed a modest expression of our concern and also gesture to the people who need the support right at this time through the Prime Minister Relief Fund. Then the other one is we have now coming to research. So I thought I should give this preamble that it is just not Amity is focusing on research and innovation, but we do many more things in Amity. And in terms of research, we Dr. Atul Chauhan, the Chancellor and the President are here, and the founder president, Dr. Ashok Chauhan, took a great initiative to establish a global research network on novel viruses. So this is an occasion. Today you have COVID-19. Tomorrow, yesterday it was SARS. It could be MERS. So there are various viruses coming up. So everything is novel virus in terms of genomic profile, in terms of the mutation capabilities. So with all this, we thought we should have a global network which will bring synergy among all the researchers, academicians, and also the administrators to bring a synergy to tackle any such problem related to novel virus. So it is a great initiative from Amity that we have established a global research network on novel viruses. And this is a forum in which so far about 150 members from different countries have enrolled themselves as a member of this task force, the team, global team, and they will be looking at diagnostics, therapeutics, and also we'll be looking at prophylactics, how do we prevent, and immunomodulators and so on. So this group, so far 150, and then this will keep multiplying. And we are now getting them engaged in terms of connecting with the right kind of people. So we are developing interest groups who are interested in prophylactics, diagnostic, therapeutics. So this effort is on with the response we have received so far with even distinguished institutions in US like Baylor College of Medicine in Texas, and we have Oxford University, and we have from Japan, South Korea. So we have a number of people who are registering, in addition to Amitians who are part of this global network. Then we have also created research clusters. Amity has created research clusters, about 20 clusters, active clusters, out of which 3 of them have become active during this period and a little ahead of this period. And so we had webinars related to these clusters during this period of lockdown. The first one is related to cancer. So Amity has got a great strength in cancer research. And so not only in Noida campus, but also in all campuses, in at least I can tell out of 11 universities, about 8 of the universities have got tremendous strength in cancer research. So how do we bring synergy among these people? So we have created research cluster. The first cluster which was launched and activated is the cancer cluster. So we had the first seminar, webinar, delivered by a great scientist of Amity, Dr. Dhruv Kumar, who works with Amity Institute of Molecular Medicine and Stem Cell Research. And he delivered a wonderful lecture looking at the molecular mechanisms of the pathogenesis, and also how do we look at different candidates for cancer in terms of treatment. So these are some efforts which the Amity is doing in terms of the clusters. So first cancer cluster, then we also had activated artificial intelligence, AI cluster, which also includes data analytics, data science, and we have the machine learning, deep learning, everything coming as the second important cluster, which is known as AI cluster. And here we have identified the champion, Dr. Kamal Rawal from the Amity Institute of Biotechnology, and he's basically a bioinformatics person. So he is now looking at the AI cluster in Amity. And this AI cluster is also doing very well, and they have started connecting among themselves. And the one of the cluster webinar has already been scheduled, and I am looking forward to announce that very soon. Then the third cluster, which is very close to founder president Dr. Ashok Chauhan, is the natural products and herbal medicine. This is very close to his heart. So we have a Amity Society for Natural Products, and in that we have Dr. Nutan Kaushik, Dr. Harsha Karkwal, and also Dr. Pooja and Dr. Seema Bhatnagar. So we have the champions who are driving this as a very important, particularly Dr. Harsha Karkwal and Dr. Nutan and Dr. Seema Bhatnagar. So we have the third cluster, research cluster, which is on the natural product, because number of our Amity universities are working in the area of the natural products, small molecules, products of plant origin, nutraceuticals, herbals, pharmaceuticals coming out of the herbal origin, even a hand sanitizer, which we have developed with a wide spectrum hand sanitizer and floor cleaner from the herbal origin. So we have a number of the natural products and herbal products coming in for various applications, including the nutraceuticals, food supplements, and also the pharmaceuticals coming out of the plant origin. So this is the third cluster, which is the natural products and herbals. And we have also established a herbal garden and in Manesar, Amity University, Haryana, Manesar. And we have a large repository of the herbal medicines over there. So like this, we have started the third cluster. So the second activity in research during this period, which became very active, is the research clusters. Then we had webinars. Today, I want to tell you one of the outstanding scientists of our country delivered the webinar organized by Amity Institute of Virology and Immunology, headed by Dr. Narayan Rishi. And this lecture was very interesting. Dr. Syed Hasnai is a Padma Shri, and he was the Vice Chancellor of the Central University in Hyderabad. Now he is Vice Chancellor currently in the Hamdard University and a friend of Amity University. And he delivered a talk with regard to the 21st century belongs to life sciences and COVID-19 era, how it is going to change the whole scenario of life sciences research in our country. So that was the talk today. Today, it was just held today. And he brought out some of the challenges in the research in developing the vaccines and also antidotes, because he has contributed immensely in the field of tuberculosis, as you are aware, for which and he's also fellow of all the three major scientific societies. And so he delivered a webinar today on the COVID-19 and the myths as well as the realities. And he looked at the molecular mechanism, how does the pathogenesis happen, and how India has responded very positively to control the incidence of this disease, and also controlling still the spread of the disease. So he spoke, there was a wonderful webinar. So we have started organizing a series of webinars by eminent people. So I just gave an example of Professor Hasnain.
Sir?
Yes.
So, do you
Yes.
think that research and innovation will have to undergo a rapid overhaul to adapt with the changing dynamics of these trying times?
Exactly. Because the research should address the global challenges and also needs of the society. And this is the culture which Amity has created. If you really look at Amity's culture, whatever we have developed and whatever is the program, research program, it has to have at least one of the two objectives or both. The first is it should address the societal need. So this is one common denominator. Whichever program problem which you initiate for research, it should have a societal relevance. Second is it should solve a problem, societal problem, or it should generate wealth to the country, to the organization, to the country. Because we are now in a new knowledge era where knowledge is power, knowledge is money. So we have created these two objectives, the common denominator for the initiating a research program. So all our the outcome which has come out of the research and development in Amity is towards this. For example, we have developed a root endophyte, Piriforma spora indica, which gives protection against the abiotic stress, thereby improving agricultural productivity. We have developed a biodegradable plastics, a hand sanitizer, and we have developed a nano silver based water purifier, and we have developed a milk adulteration kit detection system. So like this, I just gave an example that
Sir,
all these are addressing, actually these are frugal innovations, cost effective solutions. So that is what is so in this COVID scenario, now the whole, the R&D will now look at how do we connect with each other. Because if you bring synergy in research and development, consortium, then you can do things faster, better,
yes.
and also bring to the society very quickly. So that is what will be the scenario, because people have been working in silos and they are working in small groups. Now this will become a global approach to the problems, because the humankind is one, Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah. So that is the philosophy which will emerge now after the COVID-19 situation. All the researchers will connect with each other. So as Amity has already taken an initiative, create a global research network on novel viruses, is a simple example that this is what is going to be the trend, the global network on specific problem, be it a food security, health security, energy security. That kind of situation will come soon.
Sir, can I?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Given the low testing rates in India, is the research division experimenting with any cost efficient testing and diagnosis methods?
Yes. See, we have Dr. Ashish Mathur in Amity Institute of Nanotechnology has come out with a wonderful idea using microfluidics, and he is developing an electrochemical sensor which can detect in 2 minutes. You know, now it is taking for diagnosis if you do RT-PCR,
One.
and it takes a long time. You need at least minimum 30 to 45 minutes or even more, longer, depending on the kit that you are using. But what Amity is developing with Dr. Ashish Mathur as the principal investigator is a point of care detection system. You don't need sophistication, but it has a fluorescence, and then it's an electrochemical process, microfluidics. So using these technologies, we will be able to detect using the body fluids immediately within 2 minutes. We'll know whether the patient is positive or not. So once you develop this and validate this, then this has tremendous application in terms of even at the not in a big clinical center or setup you need to do the testing. You will be able to do it at the point of care. So this is going to be a very important in terms of diagnosis, which we are looking at, and hopefully this will be developed soon as the lockdown opens up. And when he's even ready to go and work now for a week in the laboratory to develop this. And then I hope that we will be able to start soon. And already the research activities have started in that direction. And with the hope that Amity will bring this early, quick diagnostic kit to the market very soon.
Sir, how is the research division coping up with this sudden upheaval and how has it impacted the research work?
Right. In fact, our research activity continues. Amity Science, Technology and Innovation Foundation, founded by Dr. Ashok Chauhan, the founder president. And now, even during this period, we are working 24 hours, 7 days a week. We have even at night the conference call. So today we are going to have conference call with Dubai, Amity Dubai. And so yesterday we had a call with Defense Threat Reduction Agency in US. So the ASTIF, which is the nodal agency which gives research and innovation cover to all our Amity universities and institutions, is very active. All our members, all our team members is very jubilant, enthusiastic as usual, and we continue our activities. For example, uh, we are now looking at the patents, for example. Dr. Smita Sahu in our group, along with Dr. Shaleen Raizada. they are continuing to file the request for examination, the FPR submission, and then defending it online through the Skype calls with the patent office. So we are getting patents granted during this period. So even patent office is working online. So we are getting patents granted and also patents being filed now. The new provisional as well as complete patents are also online being filed just now because there are now filing is online. So we are filing new patents, we are defending the patents which have been published and has come to a level of RFE and FER and also to get it finally granted. So far we have about 60 patents have been granted, out of which many of them are now getting translated into product technology and processes. And we are also filing more patents. So we are number 2 in the country next to IITs. Among the private universities and institutions, we are number 1.
Yeah.
But next to IITs in the country as a whole, which we have kept during the last 8 years, this position we have kept. And in terms of publication, all our the faculties, PhD scholars, and they are very active. Now, this is a period when there is a quiet, they can sit, introspect, and ruminate over their ideas, and they are bringing out many publications, both review articles and original articles, and they're writing. And so far, Amity has published more than 20,000 research papers in Scopus and Web of Science and SCI journals. So we have a good track record, and our people, even in this lockdown, I keep getting that these papers are published and these papers are submitted, communicated for publications. So our activities with related to publication continues. And a lot of schemes have come, research schemes, asking for the new proposals in the COVID-19 related areas. So we have submitted a number of projects. And for example, there is a ACT grants. I will just give a few examples. This is about 50 companies, the investors, donors, they have made a consortium and pooled a resource of about 100 crores for only for COVID related diagnosis, treatment, support systems, therapeutics, vaccines, all that comes under this umbrella of the ACT grant. We call it as ACT grant. These are fast track grant. So we have, Amity has submitted a number of projects. So far about 25 project proposals have been submitted under various schemes. Some of them I'll just mention. Everybody uses hand sanitizer. But Amity has brought a very novel and innovative product because what we use as hand sanitizer, it has got 70% isopropyl alcohol or alcohol-based
Not
hand.
more than 60%. Yes.
What we have developed is a herbal wide spectrum hand sanitizer. That means it not only takes care of the virus because of the alcohol, but it also takes care of the bacteria like
Fungi.
staphylococcus, streptococcus, and also E. coli, and even fungus like aspergillus, that we are able to take care of the fungus as well. So it is bactericidal, fungicidal, and virucidal. So this is a very novel product which is in a very advanced stage of getting granted by the ACT grant. Similarly, we have Dr. Kamal Rawal has developed a new technology for identifying a candidate vaccine for COVID. So he has identified the specific spike protein of the virus, which you could study through various application of modeling. So he has an AI-based platform which will feed in this data and identify if you have 500 molecules, you can choose these 3 potential candidates for the vaccine for COVID. So he has developed that tool which will be used by all the pharmaceuticals. We have put it in the platform so that people who are in the vaccine development can use this, and the probability of success of the vaccine will go up. Side effects you can predict to a certain extent using this model. So this is a great initiative for AI-based vaccine development. So like this, we have a number of initiatives which are now getting into the application during the COVID situation, and we have filed a number. Another one is Dr. Hridesh Prakash from AIVI. He is now looking at sphingolipids. that when the virus enters the cell, can you limit the entry of the cell itself? Or can you attenuate the virulence of this? So all this research is going on now, and
So
this,
COVID-19 has not been able to deter the activities of the research division, and we are still going strong.
I totally agree with you. So that's the culture which Amity has, and
Yes.
our researchers are still continuing their activities.
So, lastly, how would you encourage the students to contribute more to research and innovation while staying at the vicinity of their homes?
Right. See,
Because we would love to contribute.
right. Amity has created a culture. We are known as research and innovation driven universities. It
Yes.
means even our pedagogy, the delivery of the curriculum, is to promote creativity, innovation, problem solving ability. All this need to be created. That's what we do in Amity. That is why we are research and innovation driven
Research.
university. And this
Yes.
culture, even when the students are at home, now they are connecting among themselves, and they have made projects, and they are writing research articles. So even the students, PhD scholars, research scholars are communicating with the mentors, guides online, taking their advice, guidance, and then our research activities are continuing not only among the faculties, as I mentioned, but also among the PhD scholars, and as well as some people are writing their thesis. So this is the right time for concentrating on writing a thesis, bringing it to a completion, and there's a time for guide to look at it in a very cool manner. So all these research activities, even at student level, is continuing, and our students are actively participating in these webinars, asking inquisitive questions to the all the experts who are delivering lectures. So the research and innovation, the flame of it, that is what is the symbol of Amity, is always flying high in terms of the inquisitiveness to learn throughout the life.
All right. I think that is all the questions that we had. Thank you so much for your involvement
So
in
thank you
this.
so much for attending this interview.
Thank you very much. It was a
Thank
pleasure
you so
talking
much
to
for your
you. And the
time.
final message is keep yourself, everyone, safe and also active and creative. Because this is a period when many things can be done quietly without too many phone calls and too many interruptions, too many routines, administrative responsibilities, and so on. So the message is make use of this to bring out new ideas, out of box disruptive
Yes, we can
technologies.
harbor our creativity at this time.
Sure, sir.
Absolutely, and this is possible. And thank you very much for. I enjoyed talking to you, Kushi, and good luck
Thank
to
you
you.
so much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.